our man here, Jason Bellerman. So big round of applause for Jason.
Thank you, everybody. Hi, I'm Jason, and what's up? Yeah, so hey, I'm Jason, and yes, I am American, as you can probably tell by my delusions of grandeur. So we're gonna have a little chat about well, who am I? What do? I'm a specialist headshot photographer, and oh, there's me. God damn, that's hot. Sorry. Again, it just keeps coming through. So anyway, yeah, I'm a specialist portrait photographer and the founder of Portrait Store. We work with the people who have vision, the people that walk with intention and direction and purpose, the people that are really creating something new in the world and crafting their influence and impact. So that's who we are and what we do. I'm here on a bit of a mission. I'm actually here on a bit of a mission to eliminate good enough, really, and we're doing that hopefully for the entire country. Because good enough is crap. You're not here for good enough. If anybody was interested in good enough, you wouldn't be in the room. You're here for exceptional, or what was the word you used?
Preeminence.
Preeminence. That's even better. Preeminence. Makes you stand taller when you say it, I think it. Anyway, so, yeah, there's a problem with good, right? The problem with good is like, this is good. This is what you usually get with good. And that's what most people have got out there, right? Your photos on the left it's good. It's a good photo. Until you realize what's possible, right? And exceptional is possible. Here's another one of like it's a good shot. The poor bastard's got this arrow straight into his teeth. But, I mean, other than that, it's no big deal. I don't want to be cursor. I don't want to freak people out. That's not really there. But anyway, obviously, on the left there is one of our photos. It's exceptional. The problem is everybody's been settling for good enough because nobody realized that exceptional was possible. Everybody thought that you had to settle for this, including photographers. But we built a better mousetrap. Right? I made exceptional possible. So, yeah, what we're going to be doing is, with you guys here, is actually creating something exceptional for almost everybody. I'm set up over there, we're going to be doing headshots. We're going to be doing a highly abbreviated version of that, and I'll go into that in a second. But I really, somebody's in the room. Oh, we got another. So Allison was, not good. Went for exceptional. There's this. So here's a little something interesting. Ansel Adams, famous landscape photographer, right? He was interviewed, and somebody said, "Why don't you ever have any people in your photographs?" Right? And he's amazing answer. He's like, "If you look really closely, there's 2 people in all of my photos." And, the interviewer was like, "What are you talking about?" And he's like, "Well, there's the photographer, and there's the viewer." Right? And that blew my mind, right? So the way we approach this to get those kind of results is with that in mind. Like, we create the images for the viewer. We're creating an experience for the viewer whereby they're not just trying to recognize you. They're trying, it gives them an opportunity to identify with your values and your fundamental beliefs and your value in the world. So we've got, so ultimately, if you are out there creating, any of your collateral, right? You're not creating it for yourself. All the copy on your website, all your brochures, everything is written for the audience, right? So we're just doing the same thing with photos, just kind of flipping it on its head. Nobody's really done it like that before. So what we give people is an opportunity to experience and identify with you on a much more fundamental level. And we're going to take you through, like I said, a very abbreviated process of this. I've got about 5 minutes with each of you. I am probably able to get in Guinness Book for this session, but we don't have them here, so that's okay. Basically, I want to give you a little bit of a heads up before we get started. Just a couple things so I can kind of skip it up there. Some tactical things, right? one thing I'm gonna have you do in all these sessions, right? You're gonna stand with 1 foot forward, so your weight is on that front foot, right? And hands on your hips. And from there, I'm gonna direct you, I'm gonna guide you. I'm gonna put you in the right shape. We go through my little framework. It's ACE, angle, connection, expression, right? Everything that we do in the beginning is crap. It's absolute trash. Don't worry about it. Don't smile. We're gonna throw them all away. I just wanna find the right spot, right? It's just about finding the right angle. Then we do connection, then we do expression. It's like that whole, you were talking about sharpening an axe, you know, that saying about if you're gonna chop down a tree, you're gonna take the first, if you've got 5 hours to chop down a tree, you're gonna take the first 4 hours to sharpen your axe. So that's what we do. We take some time, figure it out, and then we put the good stuff in and go for it, right? So just trust in the process. One of the main things I'm gonna have you do that's totally awkward, feels awkward, looks awesome, is turtle. Right? I promise. Every single one of you is gonna do this. You have to, it's critical. Just trust the process, go with me. We don't have tons of time to explain all the why and the freaking magic 3D action behind it, but trust me, it's there. Turtle, 1 foot forward, hands on your hips, right? I'll guide you from there. Just remember, we're seeing everything come up on the screen as it goes. So we have instant feedback, right? We know what's working, we know what's not. And so basically, there's no mistakes. You don't have to worry about making an error. There's just the shots we keep and the ones we throw away, right? So basically, like Ansel Adams said, there's the photographer and there's the viewer. So as the viewer, we're creating an experience for them. As the photographer, I think of it a little bit like, you know that movie Sixth Sense, where the kid was like, I see dead people. You know, well, I don't see dead people, but I see wildly successful, passionate, intentional, meaningful people, right? So that is my kind of spin on it. That's the lens we're looking through. So I'm creating what I see in you, whether you see it or not. I see that powerful, meaningful, intentional person for the viewer, for their experience, because what we're going for is a little bit of attention, right? We just need to capture them for that half a moment longer. This, you walk right on past. That makes you go, what? What does he know? You know, what does she have? I probably need some of that, right? So that's what we're gonna be doing. Trust the process, super fast. This is gonna be awesome. Yeah, can't wait to get started.
Beautiful.